crab is bigger than you!
Finally, a purple monster. Watch closely.
This dude looks just like those rift crystal beasts. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean to hit it so hard. Now we can't interrogate it.
It couldn't answer you anyway. Unless... Do you speak crab?
Of course I speak crab. Mountain men are gifted with the ability to communicate with all kinds of animals.
Seriously? I gotta test him with some cat slang.
We might be able to get something out of it. Elia, I need to visit Lila.
Go ahead. We got this. Elia has briefed me on Kamut's current situation over the phone. Don't worry, I don't think it's a Rift Crystal Beast. Crow installed an energy wave detector at the space-time gate. All crystal beasts are high in abyssal energy, so they can't pass through the gate without setting off the alarm.
But the monster had to come from somewhere. If it wasn't the rift, then the truth we're seeking may be way beyond our understanding.
You are making it much more complicated than it is. I've done some experiments. Have a read and you'll understand.
Research report on crystal power, huh? A vessel primarily driven by rift crystals tends to show a certain degree of crystallization in its appearance. The instability of abyssal energy should be the biggest weak point for artificial crystal beasts. Energy waves on the rampage can tear the vessel apart in the blink of an eye.
You've got the key. Most vessels are unable to withstand the shock of abyssal energy, but creatures in Kamut are different. Having mutated under the influence of ley energy, they are already perfectly compatible with abyssal energy.
If someone wanted to create crystal beasts using crystals, those dormant mutated creatures under Kamut would make the best experimental subjects. Maybe the only choice.
Whoever's behind this whole thing must be an expert in crystal technology, with deep knowledge of Kamut. Well, it's not a long list, but we are missing an important piece to prove this theory.
The crystal power core inside the centipede and the crab? That's easy. I'll send someone to collect evidence. We can expect an answer within 2 days. Sir, I'll need a team of agents with field searching and evidence collecting experience at the Kamut site immediately. There's an important piece of evidence we need.
Are you looking for the crystal power core? The White Pigeon Squad has already set off. If they're on schedule, they're probably already in Kamut.
That's very thoughtful of you, Officer Victor. I always know I can count on you.
In weird times like the present, it's even more important to plan ahead. Rumi will follow up on the progress of the search. Oh, and talk to Crow when you get a minute.
Artificial crystal beasts? It sounds like an insanely desperate plan. I guess your enemy is in bad need of a victory.
You seem to have already accepted the possibility of such a plan.
Certainly, because it makes enough sense. Every reasonable guess has a good chance of becoming a fact. It's only a matter of time. From the moment you chose to explore the rift, to mine crystals and develop crystal technology, you should have expected this.
How did I miss this? A great force is always a two-edged sword. Prevention should have been done much earlier.
When is too early and when is too late? If a swordsman has solid control over his blade, does it really matter that it has two edges?
Rumi, any news from the White Pigeon Squad?
Lila was right. We found an artificial crystal heart inside the chest of both the centipede and the crab. To think such a small piece of crystal functioned as the main power supply, motor, central processing unit, and smart core of these behemoths. I find it hard to believe that it's actually an invention of our era. However, the craftsmanship was not great, and its energy storage was far from ideal. By the time we retrieved it, very little abyssal energy was left.
We're lucky it's the crystal that's ahead of our time, rather than its creator.
I say we're lucky to have this evidence, period. Uncle Amir is safe now.
You're right, of course. I'm going to save Amir first. The key to these artificial crystal beasts definitely lies in Kamut.